Come on, Jordan, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Don't drop that bottle.
Dad, I need money.
Camille, it is 2 in the afternoon.
And? Time zones exist, Dad. It's evening somewhere.
I am trying to prepare for tonight's service.
Then prepare faster and write me a check. My card got declined. Again, which is embarrassing, which is your fault for cutting my allowance.
I cut it because you spent $11,000 in 4 days, Camille.
It was a long weekend.
I raised you in the word. Every morning we prayed. Every Sunday we were together. How did we
You raised us in a performance, Dad. Every prayer was a rehearsal. Every family dinner was a photo op. You were never actually there. You were always already at the next sermon. Money, please.
Where are your parents, son?
My mama passed last winter. My daddy, I don't know. He left before I could remember his face.
You live here? Under this bridge?
With the others, sir. It's not so bad when it doesn't rain. But I don't mind the rain.
You said the Bible keeps you warm. What do you mean?
When I'm hungry, really hungry, sir, not just a little hungry, but the kind where your stomach starts making decisions your brain didn't agree to. I read Daniel or Joseph, and I think they had it worse. And they made it, so probably I will too.
What is your name?
Elias, sir.
Elias, come with me, please.
What about my spot?
You won't need a spot where we're going.
Is there a catch, sir? People who offer things usually want things back.
No catch. I just cannot leave you here.
Okay, but I'm bringing my Bible.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
The buildings are very tall at night.
They are.
Do people live all the way at the top?
Some do. Very wealthy people, usually.
But they can't see the people on the ground from up there. Not really. Not their faces.
No. I suppose they can't.
Pastor, what's your name, sir?
Desmond. Pastor Desmond Rowe.
Pastor Rowe. Are you one of the people who lives at the top?
Pastor Rowe, you're 40 minutes late. You're soaking wet. Who is this child? What is happening?
Hand me the microphone, Petra.
But the program.
Hand me the microphone. Tonight I was supposed to teach you about miracles, but on the way here I was taught by one. This boy was sitting in the rain reading a Bible because he said it made him stronger than his hunger. I have preached in this stadium for 20 years. I have never said anything that powerful. I knelt in the mud to hear him better.
Pastor Rowe, you're crying on the microphone.
I know, son.
Is that okay?
Yes, it's okay. Who is that kid?
Some street boy he found. Look at him, Jordan. Dad's completely lost it.
He's on stage in muddy pants. At the Night of Wonders. Do you understand what this does to the brand?
The brand, you sound like a press release.
I am the press release. I run communications for the ministry, Camille. This is a disaster.
Or maybe it's the most genuine thing he's done in 20 years and we're too numb to feel it.
Don't start.
I'm just saying what I see.
What you see, you can barely see straight most days. If Dad brings that kid home, things are going to change. I can feel it.
Things need to change, Jordan.
Not for us, they don't.
Are you sure about this?
He has nowhere to go, Viv.
I know that. I'm asking if you know what you're doing.
This is a lot of food, ma'am. I'm sorry if it's wasteful. Can I set some aside?
You can eat it, kid. That's what it's for.
I know, sir. But I was thinking of the people under the bridge. If I set aside a little each day.
You're not running a charity from our kitchen.
Jordan.
What? I'm being practical.
Sir, you're angry in the morning. Is it because you didn't sleep? Or because something is worrying you?
Excuse me?
Our mama used to be angry in the mornings when she was scared at night. She never wanted to say she was scared, so she was angry instead. I thought maybe it was the same for you.
I want to begin the process of guardianship for the boy, Elias. I want it done properly and quickly.
Of course, Desmond. I'll start the filings immediately.
And Holland, I've been thinking about my estate. What about it? I'm thinking about restructuring. Jordan and Camille they are not ready for what I've built. You know that better than anyone.
I see. That's a significant decision.
I know. I just want you to know I'm thinking about it. Start the guardianship paperwork first. We'll discuss the rest when the time comes.
Understood. I'll handle everything personally.
Good. I trust you'll see it through. Sigh. Elias, what did you just read?
The parable of the talents, sir. Matthew 25. The man who was given 5 talents doubled them. The man given 2 doubled them. But the man given 1 hid his in the ground because he was afraid.
And what does that mean to you?
It means fear is more expensive than failure.
Where did you get that from?
I just thought about it. The man who hid his talent, he didn't lose 1 talent. He lost everything. All because he was scared of losing 1. Fear cost him more than risk would have.
I have a doctorate in theology, Elias. I have never said it that simply or that well.
Pastor Rowe, can I ask you something?
Always.
Your son and daughter, what are they afraid of?
I wish I knew.
I think I know.
Tell me.
They're afraid you never saw them. Not really. And now they think if they're big enough, loud enough, expensive enough, you'll finally look. But by the time you look, they've already become people they don't recognize.
You're 8 years old.
Yes, sir, but I've had a lot of time to think under the bridge.
Every night, 7 o'clock. Backpack. Where are you going, son?
Thank you, son.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're in 1 Kings tonight. Elijah under the broom tree. He's exhausted. He's done everything God asked and now he wants to die. And what does God do? He feeds him twice because the journey is too great for the strength he has.
Kev, Elias, why do you keep coming back? You made it out. You're with the rich man.
If I make it out and forget you, then I didn't really make it. I just moved. Pastor Rowe is good, but I don't want to forget what real feels like.
And what does real feel like?
Like this. Like people who have nothing to pretend about.
I need it filed by Thursday. I know what it says. That's why I need you to...
What are you doing?
Nothing. Go to bed.
You're on 2 phones at midnight, Jordan. That's not nothing.
Nothing. Go to bed. I'm protecting us.
From what?
Dad is talking about changing his will. He told Fitch. Fitch told me.
What do you mean changing it? Jordan,
I contacted a journalist. I gave them the guardianship story. If Dad looks unstable, emotionally compromised, we can challenge the will. I also talked to a child welfare organization. I told them the boy is being used for publicity.
he's a child.
He's a threat.
He's 8 years old.
And he's about to inherit $200 million that belongs to us. So yes, Camille, he's a threat.
Jordan, no, we can't.
It's the only way. I'll cross that line.
Don't you ever sleep?
Sometimes. I wake up at night still thinking I'm under the bridge. Do you?
Do I what? Wake up at night thinking you're somewhere else. Somewhere harder. I wake up at night thinking I'm somewhere I can't get out of. Like a trap? Yeah, like a trap. What's the trap made of? Me, mostly. My own choices. You're very easy to talk to.
My mama said that too. She said I had a listening face.
I'm sorry about your mama.
She was good. She's still good. She's just somewhere I can't see yet.
I think my dad sees you the way he should have seen us. I think he's starting to see you now. It's not too late. How would you know? Because he cried at the stadium. People who don't care don't cry like that. They save their tears. His came out like they'd been waiting a long time.
Billionaire pastor's guardianship of homeless boy raises questions. Deacon Moss, tell me this isn't what I think it is. The journalist has a source inside the family, Desmond. Someone gave a detailed account. The timing of Elias' appearance, the will discussions with Harlan, the stadium appearance, all framed as a performance. My own family. You don't know that yet. I know Jordan. What about the child welfare report? Filed anonymously 3 days ago. They're sending an investigator Thursday. Someone is trying to take Elias. Someone is trying to protect their inheritance. There's a difference. Not to him, there isn't. Dad! The journalist. Was it you? I don't know what you're... Jordan, do not.
I was protecting this family.
You were protecting your inheritance.
Is there a difference? That's our legacy. 20 years of your work, and you're gonna hand it to a boy you found on a crate?
I'm going to hand it to whoever's demonstrated the character to carry it. That is not you. Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Do you know what that phrase feels like when you've been hearing it for 26 years? I am never enough. There is always a next test. A next benchmark. Except now there isn't, because the street kid passes everything without even trying.
Is that what you think?
I think you love the idea of him more than you ever loved the reality of us.
Maybe you're right, and I have to live with that. But you filed a report that could take a child from a safe home. A child who has never had one. That is not something I can look past, Jordan.
So what happens now?
Now you decide who you want to be. Not for the money, for yourself.
Sir, you can't just... Mr. Harlan is leaving.
Desmond, I was just about to call.
I know about the parallel will. I had Deacon Moss's nephew audit my estate documents this week. There is a second document, prepared 3 weeks ago, naming Jordan as primary beneficiary through a trust structure that bypasses the guardianship entirely. My own signature on it, Harlan. Except I never signed it.
Desmond,
My signature on a document I never saw. In your office, filed with the county.
it was precautionary.
It was fraud. 30 years. I trusted you for 30 years. You baptized my children. You were at my wife's surgery. You were... Who paid you? Was it Jordan?
He came to me first, but I made the choice. The decision was mine.
I will be calling the state bar in the morning and my new attorney in the afternoon. You are dismissed, not just from my account, from my life. Still awake?
Always.
Can I tell you something?
Yes, sir.
I found out today that my son and my lawyer, people I trusted completely, were working against me.
Against both of us. They were going to use the course to take you away and redirect my estate.
Are you going to send me back?
No, absolutely not.
Are you angry?
I am, deeply.
That's okay. Anger is just love that got scared. My mama told me that.
Your mama was a wise woman.
She was. Pastor Rowe, if Jordan is doing all of this because he's afraid you don't love him, then the solution isn't punishment. The solution is proof.
You want me to show grace to someone who just tried to take you away?
That's what grace is, sir. The thing you give when someone doesn't deserve it. If they deserved it, it would just be fairness.
The board has reviewed the fraudulent document. Harlan Fitch will face legal proceedings. That is settled. The question before us now is the public narrative.
Pastor, the media coverage it's mixed. Some support what you've done. Others say you've been manipulated by the boy.
Then let them come and meet him. I am moving forward with formal guardianship. I am restructuring the estate into a ministry trust to be governed by Elias when he comes of age under board oversight. Jordan and Camille will receive a living stipend and the opportunity to earn roles within the ministry based on demonstrated character. Not given, earned. That is a significant announcement, Pastor. It is an accurate one. And Harlan? Harlan chose money over 30 years of brotherhood. That is between him and God now. My attorneys will handle the rest. Gentlemen, I spent 20 years building an institution and forgot to build a family. God sent me a child to remind me what I was actually supposed to be building. I would rather lose the institution than miss the lesson again.
Elias,
I'm going to ask you some questions, okay? And I want you to answer honestly. You don't have to say what anyone tells you to say.
I understand, ma'am.
Has Pastor Rowe ever made you feel unsafe?
No, ma'am.
Has he ever asked you to do anything that made you uncomfortable?
No, ma'am.
No.
He teaches me. He listens to me. He cried when he told people about me not to perform because he was actually sad about what my life had been. I could tell the difference.
What's the difference?
When people cry to perform, they check if you're watching. When people cry because they mean it, they forget you're there.
That's very observant.
I want to stay with Pastor Rowe, ma'am. Not because he's rich. Because for the first time, I feel like someone is paying attention. That's rarer than a bed and food. I know because I had the bed and food before the attention, and the attention matters more.
How's the apartment?
Smaller than my old closet. It's fine. It's actually fine, Camille.
Are you working?
I started consulting, communications work. I'm actually good at it when I'm not protecting a brand I didn't build. I did a terrible thing.
I know.
I didn't want to hurt Elias. I want you to believe that.
I believe you were scared. I don't believe that makes it okay.
No, it doesn't. Is he okay?
He's extraordinary, Jordan. He's the most extraordinary person I've ever met, and he's 8 years old. I feel ashamed every time I'm in a room with him.
Because he's better than us?
Because he makes me want to be better. There's a difference. He's not making me feel bad about myself. He's making me want to close the gap up between what I am and what I could be. I think that's what Dad always wanted us to feel, and he just never found the right way to make it happen.
And a homeless kid in the rain did it in 2 months.
I should have said something sooner.
About which part?
All of it. Jordan's drinking, Camille's spiral, the way you were disappearing into the ministry, and I covered for it. I told myself it was support, it was avoidance.
We both chose the easier conversation each time.
And now we have a child who had no easy options and chose the hard right thing every single time. Desmond, I love you, and I have been lonely inside this marriage for years. I need you to know that, not as an accusation, as information.
I hear you. I am so sorry.
What do we do now?
We start paying attention to each other, to our children, to Elias. We stop managing everything from a distance.
Can you do that? You are not a small radius man.
I'm learning. I have a very good teacher.
Desmond, I need you to sit down. Moss, you've been saying that for 40 years. I'm never sitting down for bad news. Sit down.
When we ran Elias's background for the guardianship paperwork, we found his mother's records. Her name was Miriam Tate.
I know. Elias told me she passed.
Miriam Tate came to this church, Desmond. 14 years ago, she was in our street ministry program. She wrote a letter. She wrote it to you. It was never delivered. It was filed by Harlan Fitch and held in a ministry correspondence archive. She asked for help for herself and her unborn child. Harlan's office flagged it as a financial solicitation and archived it without your knowledge.
Miriam Tate came to us for help before Elias was born.
And Harlan buried the letter. If you had received it,
She and Elias would have been in our care for 9 years. He would never have been under that bridge. That boy was ours to protect, and we failed him before he was even born because of a man I trusted.
Desmond,
That is not grief I can manage in one night, Moss. Give me the room.
I need to tell you something about your mother. She came to us, to this ministry, before you were born. She asked for help. The letter she wrote to me was never given to me. A man I trusted kept it from me. If I had received it, your whole life would have been different.
Did she get help from someone else?
I don't know yet.
Are you telling me this because you feel guilty?
Yes.
Okay, I hear that.
Pastor Rowe, my mama used to say that God doesn't waste anything. Not a single hard year, not a single cold night. She said he composites it all and grows something from it. I think you found me in the rain.
because all of it was composting into this moment. I don't think she'd want you to feel guilty. I think she'd want you to do what you're already doing.
You are 8 years old.
You keep saying that like it's supposed to mean something different.
I checked myself in.
I know, Vivian told me.
I didn't want you to come. And then I did. And I didn't call. And then I hoped you'd come anyway.
I should have come sooner.
No. I needed to do this part without you. You would have made it about fixing me. I needed to fix myself. Dad, I want to work, real work, not an allowance, not a title because of your name. I want to do something that matters on its own.
What do you want to do?
There are programs in this facility for women coming out of addiction who have nowhere to go. The system drops them after 28 days and they have nothing. I want to build something for them, a real transition program.
You'd be extraordinary at it.
Because I understand them.
Yes. And because you have your mother's ability to make people feel seen. You got that from her, not me. I want you to know I see it.
That's all I ever wanted to hear.
Excuse me for a second. Dad, you didn't have to.
I wanted to see you.
It's not glamorous.
You look like yourself.
Yeah, I think I finally do. I went to see Elias last week. He let me in. He didn't have to.
What did you say to him?
I apologized. He listened. And then he asked me if I wanted to hear what he'd been reading. He read me the story of Joseph and his brothers. Betrayal from your own family is the hardest kind to heal from. But it does heal.
Did he know you were one of the brothers?
I think he knew everything. He just chose grace first. I'm not there yet, Dad. But I'm getting there.
That's more than enough, son.
5 years ago, a man stopped his car in the rain for me. He didn't have to. He was late to this exact building. He was soaking wet and tired, and his own family was falling apart. People ask me what kind of miracle that was. I tell them it wasn't a miracle, it was a choice. He chose to see me. That's all. He just chose to look. I want to spend my whole life helping people choose to look. Because when you really see someone, when you actually stop, everything changes. For both of you.
Look at you, boy. You could have a throne somewhere.
This is my throne, crew. This spot is where I remember who I am.
What do you need to remember?
That I am not what I have. And I am not what I don't have. I'm just what I choose to do with either.
Your mama would be so proud.
She is. She just can't tell me directly. I can feel it though.
Look at this. We're all seen now. You don't have to serve us, you know?
I know. I want to. You're my family. This is what family does.
Yeah, that. Don't make it weird.
How do you feel today?
Like a man who is deeply, unfairly, abundantly blessed. And aware of it, which is its own kind of gift. To know you are blessed while you still have time to be grateful.
That is the best thing you have ever said.
I've had a good teacher.
This board formally recognizes Elias Marcellus Rowe as heir to the Rowe Ministry Trust to assume directorship at majority age with full board partnership.
I want to say one thing to this board. I don't want to direct this ministry the way a CEO directs a company. I want to direct it the way a shepherd directs a flock. Which means I will always know where the edges are, where the lost ones are, where the cold ones are. Because that is where I came from and I refuse to forget the geography of it.
I used to think I was the most powerful voice in this building.
You were, until you found someone better.
Best thing I ever did.
It's a pleasure to meet you all.
The pleasure is all ours. Welcome. Indeed, you carry the torch well.